The National State Enterprises Bill has been released for public comment, and both COSATU and the DA opposed the legislation in its current form. The bill outlines the government's plans to establish a single holding company for state-owned enterprises, and both organizations believe the move will be cumbersome given the vast array of SOEs. The government has pitched the new ownership model as necessary to reducing political interference, which had previously led to the demise of Eskom and Transnet. Eskom has made a remarkable turnaround. That's according to the Minerals Council SA, citing improvements to South Africa's electricity availability. The industry body says it's optimistic that power outages will no longer constrain mining activity, although the council has highlighted the surging cost of power as a stumbling block to the sector's profitability and global competitiveness. South African companies have a pipeline of 16 new coal projects with a combined capacity to produce more than 40 million tons a year. That's according to International Energy Agency data. This puts SA forward as the African country with the longest project pipeline, focusing mostly on thermal coal. This is despite government's moves to cut the nation's reliance on coal for energy and diversify the power mix by 2030. South 32 says it's managed to continue its strong start to the year. During the miner's second quarter, it delivered higher base metals production, and the group upped aluminium output by 14%, which helped it make the most of higher prices. Given the performance, South 32 says it's on track to deliver its production guidance for the year. That's with the exception of Mosul Aluminium in Mozambique, where civil unrest has disrupted operations. Further afield, Trump's presidential inauguration coincides with the kickoff of the World Economic Forum. The U.S. statesman is set to address the forum via video call. Here's more detail in this package report.
Top figures in business and politics are gathering once again in the Swiss mountains. The annual meeting of the World Economic Forum takes place this week in the resort town of Davos. Organisers claim over 60 heads of state and government will be present, with some 3,000 other business and political leaders. But one man won't be physically present, even though he's the centre of attention. Donald Trump is set to address the event by video link. He's been a regular at past meetings, including in 2020.
Today I'm proud to declare that the United States is in the midst of an economic boom, the likes of which the world has never seen before.
This year, all eyes will be on what moves he makes after being sworn in. Trump's promise of sweeping tariffs runs directly contrary to the Davos agenda of free trade. Delegates will also keep a close eye on any changes to US energy policy. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will be present, aiming to rally support from other world leaders. WEF Managing Director Mirek Dusek says Davos has always been a place for dialogue in times of conflict.
So we are very glad that we are able to welcome him together with a governmental delegation to be able to have dialogue among his counterparts from around the world, including also European leaders.
Other key topics on the agenda will include climate change and how to harness artificial intelligence. But not all the rich folk gathered in Davos see things the same way. Protesters will make their voice heard too, on the margins at least. Among them is German-Austrian millionaire heiress Marlene Engelhorn.
We're here at Davos today because we need to tax the rich. Inequality is soaring, the climate is in a disastrous state. We see what democracies are facing when we don't tackle inequality. And it's not like taxing the rich is the easiest of things, but it's a democratic solution.
As the world's wealthy get together, that call seems unlikely to gain traction in the conference halls at Davos.
In the meantime, ahead of the inauguration, Trump's freshly minted cryptocurrency jumped in value. Let's take a look.
Donald Trump's new cryptocurrency has soared ahead of his inauguration. The Trump token drew in billions in trading volume on Monday, giving it a market capitalization of about $12 billion. That's according to the data site CoinMarketCap. Trump launched the coin on Friday, branded with an image from his attempted assassination in July. His wife Melania has also launched her own token. Even crypto community players were surprised by the moves. One said it opened up a Pandora's box of ethical and regulatory questions, as it blurs the line between governance and markets. However, another called Trump's coin digital gold. The billionaire has promised to be a crypto president. He's expected to issue orders removing regulatory roadblocks for the industry, and he's named crypto fans to key positions. The prospect of a favourable regime in Washington has seen digital assets of all kinds surge. Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency, has also soared since his election win in November. In early European trading on Monday, it hit fresh record highs above $109,000.